Yo, welcome back. This week I am doing a reading for the month of August 2021. So of course be a general reading, so it might not resonate for you, which is okay. Take the things that make you think and feel that you want to reflect on for the month and leave everything else behind. Let's get into your higher vibes. If you have yet to do so, please do smash the subscribe button. I would be so thankful to have you join me every week. And let's see what's going on for Leo for the month of August 2021. Okay, interesting. All right. Overall energy for your month here, Leo, is the Queen of Swords. We're feeling a lot of conviction in our words this month. I think you're going to find it easier to have direct communication with people, to be able to speak your mind and be heard. And there's no like muddling your words right now. It's, well thought out, well understood. You're speaking from a place of really knowing and not just grasping or trying to create anything flowery and reactionary. It's matter of fact language. It's knowing what I want and communicating that with others. And that's going to be very easy for you as we go through Leo season and the month of August. In the advice, we have Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Justice, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So interesting. For you Leos that are in a committed relationship, it appears to me like you're feeling ready to ask somebody to maybe marry you or for some kind of really firm commitment. However, that being said, it's interesting because I'm curious about where the position is that we're coming from in this. It's like you're feeling very ready, you're feeling grounded and stable and in a position where taking that next step in your life is what would bring the balance in for you. It's like everything else is kind of in place. I feel good about work. I feel good about my position socially. I feel good about who I am and what I have to offer another person right now. And I feel that that missing piece for me is, taking a next step. And that's looking like for you something legally binding, something that is showing the commitment that you have for the other person in your life. I do get a sense though that either maybe your partner isn't fully ready, like not quite there yet, or there are some other obstacles between the two of you that need to be resolved before we can get to the yes. I do think it's going to come out into a yes as the answer, but I don't know that it's going to be like an immediate thing. We see you feeling very secure, very ready, very stable, very grounded, looking to kind of level things up in the relationship because it's coming from a place of you knowing exactly what you want, knowing exactly what you offer. But I think something with your partner is going to be the issue. Maybe they still have legal ties to another person. Maybe they're not entirely sure if marriage is what they are looking for despite being committed to the relationship. Because I do think the love is mutual. I just think the yes is going to be delayed perhaps. So we'll do a little clarifying and see what else we can figure out for you. Say we'd be looking at a proposal probably mid-month and then not an answer on it until closer to the end of the month. So we'll look at the Queen of Swords. I'll ask you to bear in mind as well that energy can always be reversed. It may be your partner proposing to you and you not ready. The Moon, Queen of Emotions, and the Knight of Materials. Yeah, secret we're holding on to, right? Or information we're withholding. And obviously, if we're proposing to somebody, it is a secret. It's something that we've decided, and your partner is probably privy to the fact that it might happen. But when, the where, the how, the why, that's not answered just yet. But again, okay, we have three queens on the board here, and all of them to me are resoundingly of your energy, Leo. You are in a really great place emotionally. You're in a great place with your money and your home security. You're in a great place with where you are with work. This is the next step you want to take. I do get a sense that perhaps your partner doesn't feel like they're on quite the same level that you are. They're not quite as rooted in work. They're not quite as rooted in feeling stable. And so maybe for them, they're not feeling like they can contribute as much to the relationship. So we're getting a reluctant yes because they're not sure if they can bring what you're bringing to the table. Leo, you have this way of like shining very brightly, and that can, for some people, challenge their ego, challenge their ability to feel safe and secure in what they're bringing to you as well. So keep in mind the approachability of things, okay? Let's take a look at the Justice card, okay? If we're talking legal binding, we're talking contracts, we're talking, marriage license, all of that. The Fool, the Chariot, and the Nine of Emotions. Really beautiful. Yeah, ready to take the leap. So maybe we are a little bit early in the relationship. I definitely am seeing that more and more, that perhaps you haven't been with this person for a really long amount of time. It's not been like years and years and years leading up to it. It's been more of a quick romance, but one that feels right. It feels really right. Again, you are so strongly in your conviction this month, Leo. It's like you know what you need and you know what fits your life, because your life is very like grounded and rooted in the ways that you need it to be. This is the next step for you. This is you wanting to throw yourself all in. That energy of I am all in, which to me is such a Leo thing. This person, meets all of the boxes. They have all the qualities, the characteristics, the things that you're looking for in an other, in a partner, and you feel very compelled to take action when you're around them. I feel like this was a relationship for you that very early on you felt yourself holding back in, like saying I love you and things like that, because you just knew it very quickly. There was a natural fit to it. This person just makes you inspired to take loving action towards them, and that's why we're seeing you move into this phase. So again, they may not be quite ready yet, or they may see it as quick, and they may have questions that they want to, weigh back and forth before they give you that yes. With that Five of Wands energy, we are going to see some obstacles, some barriers, some problems come up here. We'll take a look at that right now. Eight of Materials, Seven of Inspiration, Page of Voices. What came up for me immediately on turning over the first card is the timing's not quite right. I don't feel like I'm ready. I have too many things in the air. And I think that's going to be part of it. It's like, it's not a no, it's a how am I going to fit planning a wedding or thinking about getting married into all the other things that I'm trying to manage right now. I'm really working on trying to protect my energy and just stay on top of everything. I think there's a bit of an energy of overwhelm in your partner. And they're not going to be, shy about telling you that. I think that that's going to come forward very earnestly. Like, I love you. I want this, but I don't know if I feel like right now is the time that makes the right sense. So maybe we're going to have to do some problem solving here together around the engagement. How long will it be? Maybe we can have a really nice long engagement, and that way we can focus on things. Or what can you take off of their plate to help assist them in making it feel like they have a little bit less to have to think about, and make the planning of a wedding something that is enjoyable for both of you. I'm going to pull a couple cards on the Two of Cups as well before I wrap things up here, Leo. Page of Emotions, Ten of Voices, and the Nine of Materials. Yeah, I think there's going to be a little bit of a reluctance, maybe for you here, in like, this feels very right. You want this person, you want this relationship, you want to see it go to the next level, but I think you're seeing it also as like sacrificing your individuality, sacrificing your personal freedom for the betterment. It's coming from a place of like, how noble, I'm willing to give up my independence for you. But I think it's something you're feeling very willing to do. It's like you've reached a point where you're like, I feel fulfilled in everything I've done as a single person, and now I want to be a person who is committed and devoted to somebody else, and share with them and build a new life that isn't just about me, it's about us. So for you here this month, Leo, really exciting things happening. I think it's going to be a little bit stressful when we get to talking about the actual asking the question or bringing up the notion of marriage, because I don't know that your partner is entirely there yet. And I don't think that has anything to do with their emotions towards you or their devotion to the relationship. I think it very much has to do with all the other things going on in their life that they're managing. So maybe this month we need to consider what we're doing to support our partner, what we're doing to help them manage all the things that they have going on. And if we're very serious about this next level of devotion, then showing them, you know, here's how I can show up for you. Here's how I'll continue to show up for you as we move forward together in the future. I hope this was helpful to you, Leo. If it was, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you back here next week.